Um,
Um,
have you seen
we do.
anything big in terms of like SEO changes like in 2024?
Yeah, I mean, SEO is it is more Connor's world, so we'll see what I can say on it. But um one of the biggest changes that happened in 2024 was the rise of AI. So for SEO, where we're talking about things like pillar pages and blogs and just like getting more keywords out into the world on your like through your content, it has sped up the process tenfold. You know, a blog or like do a 25-page pillar segment, in an hour, whereas that obviously that would have taken us weeks prior, So there's definitely a lot to be done there. However, it was warned from the beginning, again, if everything on social is moving to authenticity, there's no way that Google's going to accept complete AI. So, um, Google has implemented like I'm going to call it a human identification system. It is not called that. But they do have tools that are looking to see how much AI is going into your content. The funny thing is, they're actually not going to penalize you even if more than 50% is AI, but they are going to penalize you if it's like 75% plus is AI. So essentially, what we've seen is that you can use AI for your ideas. Totally great. Really good place to start brainstorming. You can even stick your keywords in and say, hey, we're looking to rank for these keywords. Can you give us some blog ideas? As a marketing manager, blah, blah, blah. Like, we can talk about prompts another day. But so you can get a whole bunch of ideas. And then what we'll do often is we'll segment, like find like almost a storyboard for those different ideas, and then like have AI help us to fill in the blanks. And then we'll go through and we'll add that human touch, being like, no one in 2024 would ever say that word. So let's remove that one, and then also kind of like even just things like about your own brand, like add in a personal story if possible, add in a quote from the CEO if possible, like little things like that, just like automatically humanize you. The funny thing is AI will try to do that for you, but what they'll do is they'll literally be like, they'll add a quoting because they know that's a really good touch, but it won't be a quote from your CEO. It'll just be a random quote. So what people will do is they'll be like, oh, wow, great. There's already a quote there. Perfect. Like, no, don't do that. Like, that's almost the AI trying to be like, put a real thing in here, And people will just take the not real thing and then treat that as its own. And like that type of stuff is getting flagged. So, yeah, so you'll definitely see it if you do have like, so we do on-page SEO and off-page SEO. So essentially we build backlinks and get your rank up that way, as well as like increasing your domain rank and sort of your keywords on your website. So we actually have people we work with that will set up the backlinks, because backlinks are built on exterior places. So you have to kind of partner with those sites, and they will actually have systems that will be tracking how much AI is in that content, because they also don't want to be known to make all these backlinks that are not authentic at all. So there is lots of tools out there to figure it out. And then there was an algorithm update in the spring, I want to say, it might have been the summer, where Google flat out said, if there's too much AI on your site, we're not going to index it, or at least not give it the rank that it had before. So as much as we saw the rise of AI, we also saw kind of the correction of it as well. So it can definitely speed up your work, but it can't replace a read through, at very least.